Hi everyone, my name is Sthando Masuku. I am project manager for the project that's running today and that we have an exhibition for, Elend's Time Travelers, and I'm also co-founder of the company running the project, New Age Artistry.
So what inspired the concept behind the time travel photography exhibition and also the new age in the artistry?
So New Age Artistry in itself was inspired by the need to bring creatives together from different art forms to create work. So the company itself focuses on bringing different creatives in the same space to create. We also create platforms for them. And then Elend's Time Travelers is inspired by the need to pass on the history of our different townships and different places, Bethal and South Africa in general. There's a lot of history in these places that barely gets recognized, and we wanted to show artists that they can include all of this in their work. Quite often you hear musicians, you hear photographers, you hear all types of creatives create work without adding that context of who are you, where are you from, and what do you stand for. So Elend's Time Travelers is us going back in time, learning the history a la Bethal, reinterpreting it, reimagining it, and telling the world of what happened and how we saw it as creatives.
So in your own view, how can or will this program or exhibition create opportunities for emerging photographers or artists within the community?
So the project, on a bigger picture, it's meant to create a market where people can create work and have this work showcased in a broader scale beyond commercial stuff that you see, birthday parties that photographers shoot, weddings. We want to open up a market where people can create work that tells a story and can be showcased anywhere in the world. There are big markets out there, there are big galleries, there are big museums that we partner with, and we're trying to bring the stories of Bethal into those markets and showcase the talent from here. So I think the project itself will create those opportunities, and beyond that it will create a skill for the students to go on and try to make an income for themselves in these different art forms. Whatever they learned, they can take out there and start a business. As you know, photography is a big business. People are big on memories, and that's the whole story of how history is created, is creating memories through photography.
So what makes this program from the beginning of it till now and this exhibition different from other photography exhibition or programs happening in South Africa?
Yeah. So a lot of photography exhibitions are, first of all, barely rooted in teaching first, then after being taught, you showcase. And a lot of them don't cover history from a specific township. So many exhibitions focus on the general history of South Africa, apartheid and the likes. So what we decided is to bring that to a more magnified scale and focus on one township. So that's the whole difference, and what we are trying to also convey is what the people by Bethal see every day. Mabandlula, there's a statue down there, Nomoya, Masilela. It's a lot of people pass these places without recognizing the rich history of this place. So what the project carries is the power to bring these enormous landmarks into perspective and into direction and into education.
Can you share some of the key themes or messages that the audience can expect or experience when they attend this exhibition?
So some of the key themes are the tenure where Bethal had potato farms. Bethal is well known as Emazambaneni, but many people do not know where that comes from. There used to be a lot of farms here, and there used to be a lot of injustices happening, like human rights violations. People were working for barely nothing. People were being killed. People were having to fight, to be treated equally as black people. So these are some of the key themes we revisit. And then we also ask the students to focus on current human rights themes. So things that you hear today speaking about gender-based violence, the water crisis that we have like Bethal. So we are trying to reimagine what happened in the past and speak about the things that are also happening in the present. So those are some of the things that you can expect when you come today. You'll see pictures of gender-based violence, pictures of potato farms, pictures of the water crisis in Bethal, how we see it and how we wish to bring it to the world.
And what is your long-term vision for New Age Artistry and this program, Lens Time Travel, or other programs, because it's not the first one, right?
Yes.
And how do you see it contribute to the growth of creative industries?
Yes. So for Lens Time Travelers, amongst other photography workshop-based projects, the long term is to create a market for photographers, giving them a space where they can go to their homes, sit down, think about a concept, shoot it, and be able to host an event and be able to have people show up and support you. And now that allows us to expand to business and economic opportunities, selling your artworks to galleries, selling your artworks to local businesses, and having it displayed in their offices. As you know, photography can exist in many spaces. So we want to create the habit of people coming to events like exhibitions, where like Bethal, most of the events that we see, they are mainly based on ubumnandi, groove, but that doesn't, nurture the youth. It doesn't educate them. So we are not slandering those activities, but we are saying there's an opportunity out there for people who are talented in music. They can meet up every week and do an open mic. We want to inspire people who will do that. We want to inspire people who will open book clubs, meet up every week and read. We want to inspire people who are filmmakers. Sit down, think about a film, think about a story like Bethal, create a documentary, create that series or that movie. You don't know if it will end up on Mnet or Showmax or even the world theaters. You don't know where your pictures might end up. So in general, that's what New Age Artistry is trying to create. And with Lens Time Travelers, we are trying to make sure that whenever people create, they create from a point where they know what the message is and it carries intention and not just taking pictures for the sake of it.